This is your prime time forecast from Dr. Dom's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who make this all possible. The Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Immigrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Well, welcome to your beautiful Sunday morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Time for your primetime forecast for March 23rd, 2025 from Dr. Don's Weather. Welcome Enlow House, wedding and special events venue in beautiful Roanoke, Alabama on West Point Street. If you've spent any time in Roanoke, you have, and driven out West Point Street, you have always admired that beautiful home that sits up on the hill. Well, now it's available for everybody to enjoy with special events, weddings. They offer catering, the whole 9 yards at the beautiful Enlow House there in Roanoke, Alabama. Get in touch with them at enlowhouse.com. They have their own website, or you can give them a call at 407-782-9500. Again, thank you and welcome to the Dr. Don family. Enlow House in Roanoke, Alabama. Also, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas can handle all of your insurance needs across Alabama and Georgia. A lot of times he can add coverage and it costs you less money. You owe it to yourself. It doesn't cost you a dime to at least get in touch with him and find out. 256-831-7770. There'll be links at the top of this video on Facebook, bottom of the video on YouTube for both the Enlow House and Jamie Dukas. Also, look at this. We've got a big cleanup for the city of Roanoke that'll be taking place coming up on the 29th of this month. The city of Roanoke is proud to support the community cleanup organized by Mr. Chris Williams. And they're going to have roll-off containers located throughout the city of Roanoke for debris and trash at Hanley Middle School, West Point Street across from the Rec Center, beside Riley Street, First Baptist Church, Roanoke Stockyards, plus Kidstown. Now, there will be they will also be taking tires at the Armory on Friday, March the 28th, and Monday, March 31st, from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Limit 10 per person. If you'd like to get in touch with Chris Williams, just look him up on Facebook, send him a message, or send him a comment on his post on Facebook for more information. But make sure you get involved with the community cleanup coming up on March 29th in beautiful Roanoke, Alabama. Let's get into some weather this morning. You may have heard that there could be some severe weather off to our west and our northwest as we get into this afternoon and during the overnight. And the Weather Service has pushed the possibility a little bit further to the east, though it still does not look like a major deal. There is a possible situation here where we could see a few strong and maybe even one or two marginally severe storms make it into parts of East Alabama and West Georgia. Now, if that were to happen, and I got to tell you, it's a very small chance at this point, the locations that could potentially see a strong storm or two would be Cleburne, Calhoun, Talladega, Clay, and maybe part of northwest and western Randolph, and then maybe portions of Carroll County in Georgia, extreme northwestern Tallapoosa, and maybe Coosa County, and then down into central Alabama. Now, that's a level 1 out of 5. That is the lowest level risk you can have. And then the better chances would be up in northwest Alabama, where they have a level 2. Now, if that were to happen across East Alabama and West Georgia, it would be after midnight tonight through about 4 a.m. on your Monday morning. Now, the threats here would be damaging wind in excess of 60 miles per hour, and large hail. This is not a setup that's conducive for tornadoes. So just understand that there is the possibility of a few strong storms over the western part of eastern Alabama and maybe Carroll County in Georgia, maybe the southeastern parts of Alabama and most of West Georgia. You'll hear some rumbles of thunder, but we don't really expect this to be a major deal. Now, a lot of folks were seeing information for southern Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, and Louisiana yesterday, and they were fearful that that's what we were going to get here across East Alabama and West Georgia. And that is not what we anticipate. We'll be watching this for you very closely. And, of course, we'll have live coverage for you here on Dr. Don's Weather in the event that it does become necessary. Let's take a look at your weather headlines for this morning. It'll be a warm and breezy Sunday. High temperatures will be, well, really close to 80 degrees this afternoon as the southerly wind flow kicks in. Clouds increase late today ahead of tonight's cold front and perhaps a few storms. Isolated severe will be possible tonight. We expect that to be more of the case up in northwest Alabama, but we're watching it for you real close. Cold front will clear out on Monday, bringing dry weather and a warming trend to East Alabama and West Georgia. Current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. We currently have 54 degrees outside. Wind is calm at the moment. Humidity 76%. The barometric pressure 30.17. The dew point 46. High temperature yesterday was 72. Beautiful Saturday. I expect the same today. Clear skies at the moment. Sunrise this morning was at 6:42, and the sun sets this evening at 6:56 p.m. So we're looking for a beautiful sunny Sunday. A few clouds may start to creep in later on this afternoon, but for the most part, we're looking at a beautiful day. 76 this afternoon in Roanoke, 77 in Franklin. Wedowee will hit 75. Woodland also topping out around 74. 76 over in Lineville. Look at Dadeville, 79. Alexander City may hit 80 this Sunday afternoon. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. If you look up there around Evansville, Indiana, between Evansville and Indianapolis, you'll see that low pressure that's sliding off to the east. If you'll notice back to the south, you will see a lot of clouds down in this region here. And so we anticipate a trailing cold front that will develop this afternoon down in this red area, and then that's going to move off to the east, and then that's where our showers and thunderstorms will develop and move from west to east later on this afternoon. Have you got your What About shirt yet? If you haven't, you need to do that. Get in touch with Regina Smith. You can find her on Facebook. There is a pinned post at the top of our page on Dr. Don's Weather where you can just click on it. It'll take you to the post on Facebook where you can order your Dr. Don's Weather What About shirt so that you can proudly wear it while we're doing severe weather and homage of those folks who inevitably ask, what about my particular location? So get your T-shirts today. Half of those proceeds come back to support us here at Dr. Don's Weather. We appreciate you. We appreciate Regina for doing this and helping us out here on Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic remainder of your Sunday. Again, we'll be watching the possibilities of a few strong storms tonight, and in the event that we start to see that we have storms moving into East Alabama or West Georgia that pose a threat, we will certainly be live for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. We'll either see you back in here late tonight or first thing tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast from East Alabama and West Georgia. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and by Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Also, share with your friends. And subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.